Okie dokie, we have one decent sized image and one very big oversized image. So, how we can render them exactly the same size, or at least the second one smaller than it is right now. Now, before we do anything, I will right away I want to tell you that, well, this may be the fastest way. However, you need to understand that later on you're going to learn better ways that some of them are going to involve CSS and some of them are just going to involve cropping the image before we even render it. But I'm going to get into this in the next video. In this video, I would just like to show you how we can use attributes, the HTML attributes, in order to do that. So first of all, let's test it out. How big is the image? So let's say for the Udemy one. So once we click on image, notice the image is going to be rendered. And there's many ways how we can check it, but the fastest one probably here, you notice this is going to be 259 by 194. So those would be the pixels. Then for the laptop, obviously this is going to be bigger. We have 1000 by 668. Okay. So we already know that we would be looking for something like this where we have 259 by 194. Now, whenever we're working with an image, not also we are getting the source attribute and the alt, we also have an option of height and the width. And again, this is going to be very straightforward. So as I start typing, notice again, we're getting a suggestion that we're going to be looking for the height attribute. Now, also, like I said, we have width. Now, if we're going to type width, it automatically is going to adjust the height. So width is probably even going to be the fastest one. So if I'm going to say, let's say 260, because I believe that the first one was 259. And you know what? I maybe wouldn't want to do this with Udemy logo because this is already rendered correctly. So my apologies. Let's get rid of the width on the Udemy logo and let's navigate to the laptop logo or laptop image. Let's be more precise. And let's add here that we would want width of 260. So let's notice what happens. Now, sure enough, I'm getting my width. And I right away, like I said, the height was adjusted. Now, if you still like to readjust the height specifically, so let's say the height in my case would be something like 100. Notice now I'm just going to make sure that the height is 100. But again, if we're going to get rid of this, then obviously we're just going to have the width and the height is going to be adjusted automatically. And this is how we can basically, the fastest way, how we can readjust the height and the width on the image in the HTML.